That is correct. For the property that we saw yesterday, the total income would be 100K a year. But some landlords are asking you to earn combined or solo 110 or 120 a year or more because they want to make sure that after taxes and after your living expenses, you can afford not only the rent of the property, but also the maintenance of the property. And I know that it seems a bit crazy for landlords to have such strict qualifications. Like a lot of the properties, I made a video about a house in Fort Washington, and this is a lot of them. You have to have a 700 credit score. Some of them may approve you at a 680, but when you're looking at the qualifications online, it's going to say 700 or better. Okay. And you have to make 3 times the rent. So, Code and Cooking's comment is very correct. She did that math very quickly. At minimum, if the property is $2,900, $3,000 a month, you're looking at having to earn $100,000 a year to qualify for a rental. This is exactly why I said that in the DMV, but many of you, we have over 50,000 people that viewed the original video that I made. And there are people all over the country from LA, Georgia, West Virginia, people that have left the DMV. There was a gentleman who moved to Minneapolis. So everywhere rent is high. There are some states where people are moving to. The gentleman that moved from Maryland and went to Minneapolis says that his rent is much more affordable where he is now. So it's just a matter of, are you going to want to move to find a rent that you can afford, or are you going to toughen up and meet the requirements to qualify for properties here in the DMV? That's pretty much where we are today, guys. And again, these criterias are not the landlords trying to be mean. It's simply the landlords wanting to make sure, just like a mortgage broker or a bank is going to do when they're approving you for a home loan, they want to make sure that you're going to be able to maintain their property. Okay. There is a big problem with people renting houses, and after 3 months, they stop paying rent because they can no longer afford it. And that's one issue for landlord. Another issue for landlord is the maintenance of their homes. Sometimes people just mess up the properties royally, and they end up having to put in a lot of money just to bring their house either ready to sell or to be able to rent it out again. So with all that being said, that's why the landlords have the criterias that they have, because they're trying to protect their asset. Okay, so the criterias may seem strict, but it's depending on the type of property that you're looking for. And at this point, if you want to continue being a renter, you're just going to have to find a property that you qualify for, right? It's hard. I'm not saying it's easy. It's hard, but it's no different than buying a house. So that's why, in my opinion, and trust me when I tell y'all, I'm going to make y'all a video where I go over the numbers showing you play by play exactly why owning is going to make more sense than renting. Okay, bye.